Yeah, no, it's pretty hilarious. It goes, milk, lemonade, round the corner. Hey guys, it's me, your friendly neighborhood Pokemaniac, coming back at you with yet another episode of Pokemon Platinum. In the last episode, we got all the way through Route 212, including the Pokemon Mansion, which honestly, it was pretty fun. There's some cool stuff there, but really the only thing worth our time at the moment was going there and seeing the Manaphy picture in the book. And with that, we have finally gotten all the way back to Route 210 to where those Psyduck were blocking the road. And let's see if that secret potion that Cynthia gave us is actually worth something. So let's find out. The Psyduck are standing firm. They aren't inclined to move. Would you like to use the secret potion? Absolutely, I would. There's no space between secret and potion. That's a little weird. And so we use the secret potion. The Psyduck appear to be cured of their chronic headache. Dang! I mean, like, I've taken Excedrin before, and, like, it doesn't even work nearly that fast. Maybe I should get some secret potion. They're all, like, surprised. They're like, oh, man, we gotta get out of here. And you see the one goes the wrong way there, initially. And, hi, Cynthia. Oh, good. You used the secret potion I gave you. Yeah, it worked really well. Psyduck are known to suffer from chronic headaches, but no one's been able to figure out what triggers the headaches. Probably the pain of existence being a Psyduck, if I had to take a guess. Oh, yes, can I ask you a big favor? Anything for you, Cynthia. I want you to deliver this old charm to my grandma in Celestic Town. Boys, we're in. We're meeting the family. We're meeting the family already. This is it. I know there are some rare Pokemon between here and Celestic Town, so it would be worth your while to go. I would never say no to Cynthia. And we get ourselves the old charm. Alright, put that in the key items pocket. My grandma has this sort of bossy atmosphere about her. I think you'll recognize her right away. Yes, I'm sure you will. She's the elder of Celestic Town. And the location? Look on your town map. You can't miss it. Okay, I'm counting on you. See you again down the road. Bye, Cynthia. Alright, so we've got our next mission. Forget all the gym challenge and all that other stuff that we were doing. We're going to go meet Cynthia's family. But before we do that, let us throw up a Repel Up. And I did, in between episodes, I did go to the Pokemart. And because we have enough badges now, we now have access to buying Max Repels, which is 250 steps to, repel Pokemon. I could not think of the word. To repel Pokemon as opposed to the 200 steps that we get from the Super Repel. And here we are, and we've got some tall grass. There's really nothing I'm interested in this area. And once again, hey, just replacing that Max Repel we just used. Not bad. And again, the Pokemon that we find, we will battle at least once. One of every kind of Pokemon with trainers. So even if there are new Pokemon, I'm not super inclined to go over them right now. But as you can see, there are little specks of something in the grass. And wouldn't you know it, I am one of the Ninja Trio. Being discovered means I must battle. And so we have the Ninja Trio on this route, and we are going to have to hunt down these little ninja boys. So Ninja Boy Fabian, or Fabian, he's got himself a giddy Krogunk here. And with Warbeak up front, this is going to be too easy. This kid wasn't ready. He lied, he ambushed us, and he okay, the Sucker Punch was a good move, I'll tell you that. I'll give you that much. I will concede that ground. But with that Krogunk, I cannot see surviving. It's too easy. It's that easy. Wings of War coming in clutch. And I like it a lot. And Donzalud growing to level 34 as well. Not bad at all. Wants to learn Bug Bite. He's got an appetite. You're never going to get to use that berry because, and Bug Bite's way better than Pin Missile, so we're going to replace it. Bug Bite is I want to say fantastic and phenomenal at the same time. It's a good move, okay? It's not by any stretch of the imagination the strongest bug type move you ever did, we'll see. But it is handy enough because, no, I'm not going to switch Pokemon. It is handy enough because what it does, along with damage, if the foe is holding a berry, your Pokemon will actually eat the berry. So like if Donzalug, if there was like a Pokemon that had a Citrus Berry or something on there. Donzalug uses Bug Bite. Donzalug would actually eat the berry and recover the HP from it, which is really good, because there are a few things cooler than moves that are, like, cool, but also spit in your opponent's face. Like, there's not enough of those, I feel, so it's a great little move. Coming over here, this inconspicuous patch of grass. I am one of the ninja trio. Being discovered means I must battle. Okay, so they basically say the same things as well. He's trying to be Fabian, but Brennan, you're trying to be Fabian, but you're not, bro. Don't even try. Don't even try. And Warbeak. Okay, so he's got a Zubat. That's not bad. I mean, I'm not too concerned about that. Really, no reason to panic. No reason to, bust out Maytag or anything. And it's that easy. It's that easy. Because Warbeak's too strong. All right, what do you have next? A Skorupi. I am so... We're doing it. We're doing it. All right, I do it for the views. I do it for the content. We are going to throw out our own Skorupi, our own Donzalug, to fight this Skorupi. Oh, look, I'm just twitching all around. So this is going to be quite the interesting battle. I don't know what this thing has on it, but we don't Why is it faster? Why is it faster? And I also missed what it was because I was freaking out about how fast it is. Special attack. Oh, dang it. Oh, man. Wrong generation for it. Okay, let's just bite this thing, see what happens. Oh, okay. Slow us down, why don't you? I see how it is. So our speed's going to fall, but that's fine. This thing... Goodness. Okay, look. This wasn't the most efficient way to battle, but I thought it would be cool to have a Skorupi battle to prove that Donzalug is better than any other Skorupi out there, because he's the leader of the Dark Scorpions. All right. Fortunately, Skorupi's being bug poison, Bite is at least decently effective. And I guess my opponent's Skorupi doesn't have any ambition other than making Donzalug slower than molasses. But that's A-okay with me. Go ahead. Acupressure away. And his speed sharply. That's what a kick in the teeth. Kick in the tail maybe too, because we got a Skorupi out. But Donzalug, once again, proven that he is the best Skorupi around. The leader of the Dark Scorpions. I concede defeat. All right, take that, Brennan. Loser. All right, sorry, that was me. That's a little ninja kid. Now, okay, we get ourselves a Hyper Potion over here. Now, they did say there was a ninja trio, so we're still missing one. I wonder where he could be. Let's see if he is any better than his predecessors. I am one of the ninja trio. Being discovered means I must battle. But how did you discover me? Don't tell me. You are a ninja too. Better believe it. Yeah. All right. Oh, sometimes. Bruce. Ninja named Bruce. Actually, there'll be a new manga coming out. Ninja named Bruce. But yeah, no. Sometimes I'm more cringe than I give myself credit for. But anywho, yeah, he's got himself a butt-faced Stunky, as per usual, with Slash. Oh, okay, that's fine. Didn't crit. Okay, so we tried to use Feint. Feint, we denied. Zuko tried to learn that once, I believe. It'll get around like Protect or Endure or any of those moves. But it won't do anything else otherwise, so take that. I concede defeat. All right, so that's the whole Ninja Trio. And you'd think something would happen for beating the Ninja Trio, but you'd be wrong. I guess you just have the honor and knowledge of knowing you beat the Ninja Trio. Which I guess is an accolade unto itself. You don't need anything else from that. Going over here, we get ourselves a Nest Ball. All right. So Nest Ball is a nifty little thing. The weaker the Pokemon is, the more effective the Nest Ball is. So if you need to go back and catch something that you didn't before, criminy. You can definitely do that. Now, this is a little embarrassing, but would you excuse me? I seem to have found myself woefully unprepared. And we're back, guys. All right. So I ran off to the Pokemon Center. As you can see, now we got a Sucker back in the party. I did not deposit Homie because I am so paranoid that we're going to miss something if I do. So I put Maytag in the box for Sucka so that we could use DEFOG. And I mean, hey, look, Maytag was already 2 levels ahead of everyone else, so I feel like Maytag deserves he's got a well-deserved break in the PC, which honestly, of all Pokemon, he would probably love to be in the PC the most, because that's kind of his thing, like electronics and whatnot. And with that, we can DEFOG, and look at how much prettier this route looks. So yeah, if you don't have DEFOG, you can still definitely navigate through here.
If I could use the hidden move DEFOG, I'd clear up the fog so I can see. How does DEFOG work? Don't bird and bug Pokemon flap their wings to blow fog away?
Okay, so he didn't want to battle us, he just... yes, I mean, that's almost exactly how it works.
I just startled you! While you're still struggling to recover, I'll already be the winner.
An impressive strategy, to be sure. But will it pay off? All right, Ninja Boy Joel. All right, he's got himself a Zubat, level 29. Not too intimidating, but what is intimidating is Warbeak. I mean, quite literally. In the absolute most literal sense of the word, Warbeak is very intimidating. Aerial Ace, Wings of War. Warbeak is too strong. I mean, I know it's a Zubat, so it's not like the bulkiest thing in the world, but remember, Aerial Ace is only like base 60 power, so how about that? And you know what? Let's test it. You want to test out a move on a bulky Pokemon? Say hello to Golbat. Golbat, the evolved form of Zubat. We are very well aware of this Pokemon, but I don't believe we've actually seen it thus far. So Golbat is the evolved form of Zubat after, I don't know, gets to like level 33 or something. So maybe this kid's hacking. But Golbat, again, despite the Zubat being super common, just in caves and everywhere, it is a very good Pokemon. Like, look at that bulk. I mean, I used Fly, which is a base 90 power. This is Warbeak, so it's stab, super high attack, and base 90 power. That Golbat survived pretty handily. Golbat, pretty good for bulk. Honestly, Poison, again, just kind of lending itself to being a bulkier type, and Flying. Its stats are really good, and also, as we know, it evolves into Crobat when its friendliness is all the way up, which is a phenomenal Pokemon, which can tank hits, go really fast, and have high attack. Golbat is definitely, I believe, the bulkier of the evolutionary line, and particularly if you have an Eviolite that you want to slap on that Golbat, that thing will take hits for you all day. So, can't complain about that one bit. Well, I mean, I can because he was using it against me, but if I had one, I wouldn't complain. Also, nice try, Stunky. Smokescreen does lower accuracy, but Aerial Ace does not miss. Warbeak, don't miss. Someone, please, let her miss just one time. Actually, you don't have to do that at all. I would prefer you didn't miss even once. If you don't mind, Warbeak, that would be great. And of course, we see ourselves another Skorupi. We're not gonna lock off in Alpha Scorpion combat this time. We all know Donzalug's the best. He's the leader of the Dark Scorpions, mind you. Oh, what's that? You're supposed to be fumbling more. Buddy, have you seen me talk to Cynthia? And okay, guys. All right. I'm going to say it right now. Game's over. That's it. Game's over. Warbeak is evolving. That's right, guys. We have waited for this moment for so very long. Going from that awkward teen with the cowlick to... oh, the emo bird is the emo bird herself. Say hello to Staraptor. Oh, look how cool. Warbeak looks so cool. And more importantly, Warbeak wants to learn close combat. Okay? Yeah. Oh, close combat. Introduced in 4th generation. Look at this move. 120 power, 100% accuracy. It will hit the opponent, but it will lower your defense and special defense. That's a trade-off I'm willing to take. I don't think we used Steel Wing once, so whatever. But Warbeak, not only the scourge of basically any sort of grass, bug, anything that is weak to flying, now rock does not even scare this monster. Oh. And we get ourselves Staraptor with close combat, guys. Ugh, Warbeak, you're looking so good. Okay, yeah, we've got to check out, like, just check this out. Oh, look at her. Oh, she's so cool. Got her little emo over and everything. Look at that attack. 105. And it's got Intimidate. And it's got Close Combat. This is a monster. You wonder why this is the most... This is... I'm just tripping over my words because of how awesome Warbeak is. Star Raptors, there's a reason why they're the most popular starting area bird Pokemon. It's because they are just undoubtedly the best. Like, there's nothing that stands in this thing's way. Oh my gosh, okay. You know what? Whatever, we're gonna debut Staraptor right now. As an ace trainer, I have to take battles in stride. I need to stay cool and calm whether I win or lose. I hope you live up to that when you get your face smashed into the ground, Alyssa. Because, oh, our first victim. Oh, check her out. Warbeak, ooh, looking so good. All right, and this is a normal type Pokemon. So look at that Apom. Look at his stupid grin. He doesn't even know what's about to happen. We're gonna close combat this thing. It's too easy. Warbeak is on the war path right now. Nothing is going to stand in her way. Again, high risk, high reward move, close combat, because now if something else does come along and is, fast, we are going to get, smacked upside the beak, as it were. Grotle, say it ain't so. You know what? Oh, Grottle's pretty thick, so let's go with Fly. But yeah, Grotle, once again, Sensei has Grotle since we picked... yeah, you better curse. You better curse the day you were born, because now you're up against Warbeak. Sensei obviously has Grotle because we chose Chimchar in the beginning. But again, it's nice to see it out in the wild like this. Okay, Grotle. Color me impressed. If he did not raise his defense, first of all, Grottle's already bulky as all get out. But if Grotle had not raised his defense, it would be gone. So Aerial Ace, finish it up. It's that easy. That Grotle didn't get to do anything. Oh, we were just sweeping through teams now. Oh, and Girafarig. Now that's an interesting Pokemon. We're gonna stay in. I genuinely think Warbeak can take down this Girafarig in one shot. We're gonna fly again. So Girafarig, this is a Pokemon we haven't seen since Johto. Girafarig is a very unique type. It is normal and psychic. Very unique. Very cool. It's interesting, the trade-offs. So it's unaffected by ghost moves. So that's one of its weaknesses. Like, off the... Kudos. I'm impressed it survived. But also, it's not guaranteed to be... it's neutral. Fighting is neutral against it now. But pretty interesting Pokemon. Doesn't evolve in this generation. But I can't really recommend it. It's not... we lost! It's not like the best Pokemon. If you're playing Scarlet and Violet, though, I encourage you to pick one up. Man, there's so many places to explore that we just can't. But yeah, so that was a little showcase of Warbeak. There were some Pokemon who, surprisingly stood up to some of our attacks, but I'm not going to complain too much, to be honest. We're going to switch Donzalug up here, pair him up with Autumn, because Autumn hasn't had a lot of screen time lately, and we're going to take on this double battle with the pair of them. Jen, watch this. I'm going to use everything you've taught me. Here comes the trainer, Zach. You ready? Let's do this. Let's go. All right, so we got a nice little pair here. You really could have phrased that better. Okay, Gyarados and Raichu? Oh my gosh. Okay, we got... People are goated out here. Okay, so Gyarados, we've seen it before. It's Gyarados. You know what it does. You know how great it is. And then there's Raichu over here, which is what I'm actually concerned about, with Donzalug at least. So Raichu, a Pokemon we haven't seen thus far, but I am sure you are well aware of Raichu. Yeah, we're getting out of here. Raichu is the evolved form of Pikachu. Use a Thunderstone. This is what you get. Of course, we left Maytag out. Yeah, well, we can use Zuko, because Autumn will redirect any water-type attacks, so I'm not concerned. Raichu, phenomenal electric-type... Tail Whip, really? That's what I was worried about? Phenomenal Pokemon. Super high special attack, super fast. Dang, the Gyarados is pretty fast too, I guess. Well, I mean, it's Autumn. Like, what am I expecting? What? That wasn't even a crit? Okay, we might be in trouble. That Aqua Tail was deadly. We might be in a lot of trouble, guys. Oh, no. Okay, let us... we're going to focus on the Raichu right now. If Autumn goes down, that's going to be very unfortunate, but not a whole heck of a lot we can do about that. Raichu, super speedy and super strong on the special attack side. I've used one before, so I really can't... Oh my gosh. That would have taken out Zuko. Based on the damage that Gyarados did to Autumn, that would have taken out Zuko. Let's get Warbeak out there. Intimidate should be able to quell some of this damage that we're taking from Aqua Tail. I'm sorry, I'm a little lost here. I was not expecting the dynamic duo, the double team. Yeah, what a trainer class. The double team duo over here with actual good Pokemon. We are going to use a Moo Moo Milk on Warbeak because we were not prepared for this at all. But either way, Raichu, again, Pikachu's like super popular in well, it's a mascot. But if you want a good electric type Pokemon, I can't recommend Raichu enough. I say go for it. And you know what? Honestly, Gyarados probably also has Ice Fang if it, this battle is any indication of how this is going to go. But no, he's going to use Aqua Tail, and that's going to hurt Zuko a lot. Yeah, I figured. Okay, even with an Intimidate, that took out Zuko in one hit. So these guys aren't messing around. I was not prepared for this at all. But we're going to send out Donzalug. I believe in you, buddy. And with that, we are going to use Fly. So we can... Can I use Acupressure on a teammate? Hang on, guys. I gotta experiment real fast. Oh my gosh, we can. I have never, ever... I mean, honestly... It does have Ice Fang! I knew it! Oh, I missed, though. That's interesting. Huh. I've never, in my life, have tried to use Acupressure. I mean, I haven't used a lot of Pokemon that know Acupressure, but I could use Acupressure on other Pokemon? Let's see this. Okay, Warbeak's gonna smack this Gyarados with a Fly, which is gonna hurt. Okay, yeah, half, that's good. Twister. Okay, geez, I was expecting an Ice Fang coming my way like it just used, but I guess not. Oh, Donzalug. Yeah, that's amazing. You can use Acupressure on your own Pokemon. And Warbeak's accuracy sharply rose, which is nice because Fly does have a chance to miss. Good on ya. Donzalug coming in even more handy than I initially thought when I wanted him for my team. That's awesome. Perfect timing. Okay, guys, we played this, I mean, darn near expertly, if you ask me. I mean, we weren't prepared at all. For the shock that we received, I think we did very, very well against this dynamic duo. Oh my gosh. I seriously, a Raichu and a Gyarados. Not only a Raichu and a Gyarados, a very reasonably leveled Raichu and Gyarados. Oh my gosh. Oh, in front of her little buddy here. Dude's stuck in the friend zone. I mean, 100%. Yeah, that was a legitimate shock to the system. Okay, so we are going to heal up. Like I said, I did stop by the mart, and I got a couple of items just on the off chance something like this would happen. Thank goodness we're not Nuzlocking. I don't even know what I'd do. I'd probably quit, honestly. Just quit the game. That'd be it. I'd be like, yep, no more for me. Autumn's dead. Zuko's dead. What else is there? What's there to live for? But we can heal up real quick. Lickety split. Poor Autumn. First, that was what? Autumn's first battle back, and he just got decimated. Aw. We can't go down here yet, which is a rather unfortunate, but we can continue on this way. You seem to have a lot of confidence. Let's see if it's justified, buddy. I don't know where you're seeing that. I just came off of probably the scariest moment of my Pokemon career. So my look of confidence was not after that battle. But say hello to Scyther. Don't let it see red or else it will get very, very mad, or near Electabuzz, apparently. So I've heard. Hidden Power is going to come in handy here. Scyther, a Pokemon we haven't seen thus far, but it is one of the OG Pokemon, so one of the original 151. Scyther is the bug flying type Pokemon, and it is very cool design. Now, Scyther itself, it was an okay Pokemon prior to Gen 2, but when Gen 2 hit, they did the absolute best thing they possibly could and gave Scyther an evolution into Scizor, which is a bug steel type Pokemon, also a very cool design. And it is super powerful, super bulky. So if you want a really good defensive yet strong bug type Pokemon, you're not going to get much better than Scizor. So if you want a Scyther and you can pick one up, I highly recommend it. So definitely go for it. Just getting that experience though. Luxio is coming out next. We're going to keep battling, but we are also going to heal up a little bit because Scyther in its own right has, okay, good, no Intimidate. Scyther in its own right has a pretty high attack. It originally was a one-stage Pokemon, so they didn't want to make it, super weak. So Luxio, if you recall, we have not seen one of these before. Luxio is the evolved form of, Crit! Oh my gosh, and I can't remember its pre-evolved form, which is a little embarrassing. I use it almost every time I play Gen 4. But anyway, Luxio's the second stage. It evolves into Luxray very soon, actually. So that Luxio is soon to evolve. Again, kind of slow, but very powerful. Physical attacker, so that's a little weird. But, I mean, again, as far as Shinx, that's what it was. Shinx's evolution. That Gyarados and that Raichu really just screwed my brain up. But if you want a good electric type Pokemon, again, early game, you can catch up right alongside your Starly, and you have a just absolute banger of a core. With that, we are now going to talk about this monstrosity in front of us. Say hello to Probopass. So we've seen Nosepass before. Probopass is the evolved form of Nosepass, and if you couldn't have guessed that. Probopass gains the Steel subtype, so it is Steel Rock type Pokemon, so that's why Mud Bomb was so effective against it. You have to bring your Nosepass to Mount Coronet and level it up there in order to actually get a Probopass in this game. So, Probopass, I mean, it's kind of bulky. I just think there are better Rock and Steel type Pokemon out there. I just can't recommend that thing. I'm sorry. It's very funny, but I don't know, I can't recommend it. Also, can we just talk about how crazy this route has been? The skill jump has just been absolutely exponential. And look, I'm not going to complain about it. I actually really, really like it because it's providing us a challenge. When was the last time you had a challenge in a Pokemon game, right? Okay, let's use another Moo Moo Milk. Get Autumn back up to full health. And I guess we should just leave Autumn up front. I don't think Autumn has had a whole heck of a lot of screen time since we've been here. And now that all the Pokemon are on the same level. I wonder if there is a little ninja child hiding in this patch of dirt, waiting for someone on their bike to come by. As you can see, these fallen logs, once again, you can only cross them on a bike. But let's see what this kid has to say. A ninja can use all kinds of skills, like this and like that. Hee-haw! All right, well, let's see what your skills will garner you here. Ninja boy Davido. Danny DeVito? Okay. All right. At the time of recording, his birthday was very, very recent. And I only know that because my sister was born shares a birthday with Danny DeVito, so... That's how I know Danny DeVito's birthday off the top of my head. Or actually, well, you gotta guess. Is that how I know Danny DeVito's birthday off the top of my head, or is that how I know my sister's birthday off the top of my head? I'll let you guys be the judges of that one. Alright, but another Hidden Power should take this Mothim out, because again, Mothim just aren't the best Pokemon. But with the crit, the unnecessary crit, which I will never complain about. Good job, Autumn. I'm so proud of you. And a ton of experience for that.
My ninja techniques failed to work.
Yeah, that they did. But again, so did most of your, other ninja buddies. their techniques didn't exactly work out either. This is exactly why we keep Homie on us at all times, because we will run into stuff like this. All right, but we come over here, and you don't want to miss this, guys. Say hello to TM30 Shadow Ball, which is a killer move, especially in this generation. So we've had Shadow Ball since, I believe, Gen 2 as a TM, but Ghost types were considered physical. Since the physical special split here in this generation, Shadow Ball is now actually like the best Ghost move. It's like it's so good. I can't recommend it enough. You want to go pick that up. And of course, we don't have Maytag with us to teach right away, but that's all right. You just know that's there and know you want to pick that up.
This buff physique isn't just for show. All right, bow to your sensei.
All right, Adam, black belt Adam. And he's got himself a Mod Choke. Look how strong. But I believe our Autumn is stronger. We are going to Water Pulse because the chance of confusion, if this Mod Choke wants to hit itself in confusion, I will not complain one bit at all. Okay, that's all right. Submission, okay. Submission is a very powerful fighting type move. It's always guaranteed to go last, I think, but it's super strong, but you get hit with recoil. Either it's guaranteed to go last or Mod Choke's just really slow. I can't remember. A lot of these good fighting moves have... Autumn, you never, ever fail me. And that's what I love about you. Okay, well, maybe Vital Throw's the one that goes last, but is also very strong. So, yeah, a lot of fighting type moves have interesting trade-offs in them. I don't quite know why, but it's neither here nor there. We took down the Mod Choke, and it didn't hit itself in confusion, but that's not Autumn's job. Autumn's job is just to actually confuse it, which Autumn definitely did.
But my buff physique.
All right. I guess it was just faux show, you know? Never mind. I wasn't checking for a hidden item, okay? I'm not naive. But coming over here, it's another one of these. Honestly, though, like, they're actually pretty decent disguises, all things considered. If I wasn't looking for it and I was just running through this really quickly, I would fall for that Ninja Kid technique. I would. But I can't imagine a Ninja Kid having anything that Autumn can't deal with. We ninjas appear when you least expect us. Hiya! All right. I guess this one, being in the ground and everything, really was part of the hidden leaf. All right. I'd like to share a completely unrelated quote. Those who try the most fail the most, okay? It was just on my mind for some reason. No specific reason, really. A mud bomb should be able to take this Stunky out. Ew. Oh, gosh. Imagine getting a mud bomb on your Stunky. Ow. That's... I'm still a child. Absolutely. All right, so Golbat, that's something we want to switch out on. That might be a potential issue. Again, our good counter for Golbat has been taken... his place has been taken by a sucker. So I'm a little peeved. I was going to say miffed and peeved at the same time. So I'm a little peeved about that. Get a nice... I don't know if Fly's going to take it out in one hit, but I mean, even if we do get hit, it got intimidated. So Golbats are pretty physical, so I'm not concerned that it's going to hit us with anything that's going to matter. And oh my gosh, Warbeak, you are too strong. You are too strong. OP, absolutely OP. Donzaluk growing another level 2. That EXP share just absolutely paying dividends. I didn't expect to lose. Well, you did, didn't you? All right, and we get ourselves a Smoke Ball, which is a very useful item. So if you give a Pokemon a Smoke Ball, so you will guarantee to be able to run away from a battle. Not a trainer battle, mind you, but any wild encounter. I don't know if we've experienced this yet, but if you're trying to run away from a wild encounter and you are slower than the opponent, there is a chance that the runaway will actually fail. A Smoke Ball guarantees that action will always work. I'll teach you about the charms of bird Pokemon. Please, it's okay. I'm well aware. Birdkeeper Brianna, which I think this is the first Birdkeeper we've seen. And this is the first Hoot we've seen. All right, good. Thank you, Brianna. This is very nice. So Hoot, that is a Pokemon I believe we haven't seen thus far. It's a normal flying type, as most early bird mons are. Honestly, the best part about Hoot Hoot is its design. I honestly can't recommend this thing very much. It evolves into Noctowl. I mean, Ash had a Noctowl, a shiny Noctowl, mind you. So I guess if you want to use a Noctowl, you can. It's interesting because it can learn Psychic-type moves, but I don't think its stats back it up very well, so I can't really recommend it. But speaking of the devil, and he shall appear, say hello to Noctowl. It's the evolved form of Hoot Hoot, which we definitely haven't seen thus far. There's that Psychic move I was talking about. Once again, Ash had one, so I mean, if you want one for nostalgia purposes, go for it, but it's not a super great Pokemon. Okay, maybe it's a little bulkier than I give it credit for. That did nothing. That Water Pulse did nothing. But maybe we can get a confusion here. I like its eyebrows too. Autumn, I swear, Autumn listens. Autumn is actively listening to me. Love this little bird. This little slug. Oh my gosh. Okay, good. Noctowl hurt itself in confusion. We're gonna Body Slam. I think that Reflect is up, but it didn't matter. Autumn, absolute GOAT, MVP. Like from here on, guys, I cannot tell. I've never had a more competent team in any Pokemon playthrough I've ever had. I think, it's just working, and I love that. Well, that was surprising. Yeah, yeah. You don't expect a Nudie Branch to destroy your bird Pokemon, do you? Coming over here, I'm not checking for items, guys. I'm not. I have a dowsing machine. I would use that. What on earth is going on with the graphics here? Do you guys see that? Look at that bridge. Huh. That is really weird. It's kind of like the DEFOG thing. I mean, when I'm not moving, it's okay, but that's very interesting. I don't know what those lines are. Huh. Maybe a little graphical there. But with that, I mean, Autumn's still in level 34. Let's throw Zuko up front. Why not? I don't think Zuko's had much screen... Well, I mean, other than dying to a Gyarados, he hasn't had much screen time today.
Very well, I've decided. I'll battle one last time with you, and then I'm retiring as a trainer.
Okay. Bit of advice for all y'all veterans out here, okay? Don't be like veteran Brian. That is such a jerk move to tell a kid, mind you, that this is going to be your last battle before retirement. Because that's so manipulative. It's like, what? Do I let him win? Absolutely not. Anyone who's trying to manipulate anyone like that deserves to get their butt handed to him on a silver platter. My team's doing so well. I'm so proud of them. Also, this Tangela is ready to evolve into a Tangrowth, if you ask me. It's got an ancient power, so one more level and the thing would be a Tangrowth. Super bulky. I'm actually really impressed it took a Flame Wheel as good as well as it did. It's a little late to use Ingrain there, little buddy. More like he's an Ingrate, because he's gonna lose. He's asking kids to throw for him. Anyway. This is my last attempt at a joke before I retire. Okay, guys? It's got to be a banger. But not too bad. Buizel, yeah, we're probably going to switch because... let's throw Autumn out there, I suppose. It's not a Floatzel or anything, but again, I don't think Zuko's ready to take like an Aqua Jet or something. I mean, he'd probably live it. I'm just saying he wouldn't be happy doing it. Case in point, right there, Aqua Jet, which isn't going to do too much. Oh, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. Autumn has performed so immaculately well that I'm not going to complain when Autumn misses one Mud Bomb. This Mud Bomb, ooh, did some damage. All right, and lowered the accuracy. We're going to finish up with a Body Slam, just because I know that's going to hit. I don't have to worry about any accuracy shenanigans going on. Take that, Buizel. Getting some revenge. We're still salty about the Pastoria City Gym. And last but not least, a Ponyta. You know what? This guy's team wasn't all that great, actually. Maybe he should retire. If he's a veteran and he only has these 3 Pokemon, I don't know. What have you been doing, bud? Dang. Oh. But Autumn gets the confusion. Oh my gosh. Autumn's so good. I am really impressed. It's kind of unfortunate. I mean, Granted, Autumn's moves are not the most powerful, like ground and water type moves by any stretch of the imagination. But it is kind of, I've lost, but what is this rush I feel? Oh, okay. So maybe he's not going to retire after this battle. But I really want Autumn to be OHKOing. Yes, this is fun. Pokemon are fun. Retire? Perish the thought. I'll become a lot tougher. Next time, victory is mine. You know what? I can totally relate to that, so good on you, man. And, ooh, we get ourselves a variety of Dockies over here. So over here is a Citrus Docky. Got another one of those. I might actually find a very easily accessible berry station and plant some citrus berries because those are kind of handy. All right, Chesto, that'll wake us up. A Wiki Berry, not too concerned about a Wiki Berry. And an Aguave Berry, which, very exotic. Oh. Ugh. And with that, guys, we have made our way to Celestic Town, finally. But we will be, oh, you can hear that hokey music. But we will be exploring Celestic Town in the next episode, guys. So, geez, we had to strap in for that one. But, guys, that was Route 210. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, smash that subscribe button. That's how you know I've been talking for too long. Like, dislike, whatever you're feeling like. And until next time, guys, I will catch you later. Because I'm not retiring either. Running in the doors. Running, here's some more. Running in the doors. Running indoors. Pokemon Gen 4.
Pikachu?